All right, welcome back. No whiteboard, but I want to talk. Hopefully, I'm close enough to the camera. But I want to talk about something I saw earlier, and it was a good little point on TikTok. This creator said social media has distorted our views so much. People get mad over having 17 likes, but imagine if 17 people tried to jump you, right? Not the place you want to be in. Now, it was a pretty quick little message he made. I don't know the creator's name, so all credit to him. But I want to elaborate a little bit on this because I see it with a lot of my friends, my students, even myself. Tying self-worth and impact and connection to numbers, right? This is what social media has done. So basically, I look at it like this. You might post something and feel like, all right, I need to delete this. It didn't get 100 likes, right? Maybe the magic number is like 20. Say you got 80 people following you and it doesn't get 20 likes, right? But let's break this down in any other way that you look at it, right? If you're talking to 17 people at one time, that's a full room of people. That's a full room, right? If you're throwing a birthday event or having a party or something, you have 40 people, that's a packed lounge, right? Let's say on a smaller scale, you got a message. Let's say you're a personal trainer and you have a message on cutting out carbs and sugar and how it can really help someone. If 10 people use that, you have actual transformation. So the thing is, a lot of the problem is looking at the numbers and letting that define our work and our worth, right? A lot of the time, making an impact is not something that you can really see numerically, right? Mentoring doesn't really come with like a hashtag. It's really not visible. But somebody might come up to you and say, hey, I watched your video. It changed my life. It gave me some perspective I needed. They might not even have hit the like button, but they may have loved what you had to share. So the biggest thing I would say is a lot of the time, growth, mentoring, success, a lot of this is not a viral process, but social media has made it to where everyone gets those hits of dopamine every time you get a like. So it feels like it's supposed to be viral, right? It feels like it's supposed to look good. So in other words, basically, we tie a lot of our worth into what it looks like we're doing instead of the work we're actually doing. If you're putting something out there and even one person likes it, you're creating legacy. You're creating a digital legacy and a blueprint, right? And a lot of the time, I think one of the sad realizations I've had to come to is we're on our phones all the time. Most people are doom scrolling. They're just looking through, watching video clips, looking at stuff, and moving on to the next. You might like something, but most of the time you don't actually like it. You're just watching it, going to the next thing, watching. You might laugh out loud, but you don't think to actually hit the like button. So a lot of the time it's not necessarily personal. It's just as humans, we have our habits. So what I would tell myself, any other students are, don't even worry about the numbers, right? Worry about what you're actually doing. A lot of the time when you're the one actually creating something, the people that are watching, they're wishing they could do what you're doing, whether they hit the like button or not. And a lot of the time it resonates with somebody, but people are people. People have lives going on. They have stuff they're doing, so they're not able to just always hit a like, share, subscribe, all the good stuff. So I hope it's a message that helps. A lot of my people struggling putting themselves out there, posting a picture of themselves, feeling like they need to have, all the right filters or else it's not going to hit a certain number. Try not to focus on the number, right? Keep that in mind. I hope that it's a helpful message.